Hey everybody, this is Jason Ricci here. I put on some chill music because I need to be chill making this announcement. I made a really tough decision over the last couple of weeks that I'm going to cancel all of my touring dates for 2022. So there's a lot of reasons. The obvious ones, just people's health in general and stuff, but even the other ones are really significant. And that would be that I'm worried about me or one of my band members not only getting sick, but potentially even having a false positive and having to quarantine for, however long they say the right thing to do is at that time, and how we're going to pay for that. Additionally, I've been flying to tours and getting there, and by the time we get off the plane, one or two of the shows is canceled. And then now we have the overhead of the plane ticket, the hotel rooms, the rent-a-cars. And I also have to worry the entire time if another club is going to close, or if a band member's going to fly home in the middle of the tour. What if that band member's name is on the contract? All that stuff. So I'm canceling any traveling shows, anything that I have to fly to, or anything that I can't drive home from in the same day. So what will I be doing in 2022? As far as live music goes, that's not going to stop. Luckily, I live in one of the most incredible cities in the world, here in New Orleans, Louisiana. We average something like 160 live shows a day. Maybe not now, but still pretty good. I will be playing locally around New Orleans, French Quarter Fest, everywhere. My regular haunts, the Maple Leaf, Dos Jefes, Chiquiwawa. I will also be playing anything regional. So anything that I can drive home from in the same day, like coming back from Mobile, Alabama, not a big deal. Coming back from Houston, Texas. Coming back from Nashville. Coming back from Memphis. So any of you talent buyers up in Nashville, Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, Birmingham, Mobile, any place like that, I'm your guy. All right, I'll come and do the gig. I just can't get stranded somewhere. I can't find myself in Seattle or New York or anywhere else far away, needing to quarantine or trying to figure out how we're going to pay for the gas when 3 of the gigs canceled or 1 of the gigs canceled. Basically, what I'm dealing with right now, and it's a hard reality, is live music has become a very unstable, volatile stock with a very high risk factor and an increasingly low reward. As much as I love music, and it's been such an important part of my life, obviously, I can't continue to justify doing this over and over and over again. Last summer was amazing. I got to go out with like 6 different bands. I played with J.J. Appleton, J.P. Source, Damon Fowler, my band, The Bad Kind, Joe Crown, Larry Bell, The Altered Five, that's 7. And for 3 months I was gone. It was just wonderful being back. Then September rolled around, all kinds of cancellations. I've had more gigs cancel on me in December and January with this Omicron thing than I had all of 2021. Additionally, every time that I accept a gig or a tour, I block off 2 weeks where I tell my students I can't be there, or I tell local artists or local clubs around New Orleans that I can't be there. And then when the gig gets canceled, even if it happens before I leave, I still have this block of time that's now free where I'm not making any money. If I had like $100 or even $10,000 in the bank, I would take some of these risks and go and see you guys. But this is just too much, too risky, too dangerous. I could potentially lose everything. And the last thing I want to do is have to start a GoFundMe to support Jason or getting a hotel room in Topeka, Kansas for 2 weeks or whatever it is at the time. I recognize things may get better, and as they get better, I'll make adjustments. But right now, I can't go anywhere. Now, there is one exception. I am going to Germany because Hohner Harmonicas has guaranteed me a quarantine deposit. In other words, should I get sick or should I have a positive test, whether it's a real positive or a false positive, they will pay for the hotel. So I'm willing to take that risk to go over there and play in that environment, get tested every day, make sure everything's okay, and then come home. So that's the situation as it is right now. I'm also having a wonderful, wonderful time with my students teaching. My YouTube channel is doing really well, and Patreon has absolutely saved the day the last few years of this COVID thing. It's been incredible, and my Patreon patrons have been getting me through this, and I just give them a free harmonica lesson every Friday, and sometimes we talk like I am right now. More than anything, I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be with so many of my favorite musicians this year. JP and Ann Harris and JJ Appleton and Joe Crown on some of these traveling dates. And I want to say also, I'm so sorry I'm not going to see you guys at the festivals. And when I see the YouTube, surely some of these festivals are not going to get canceled and people are going to play them. When I see them, I know I'm going to miss you guys. And I know I'm going to wish that I was there. But I really got to make the right decision right now for my mental health. Having this carrot dangling in front of me and constantly pull it away, I continuously get angry and worked up, and I can't afford to do that anymore. I really want to enjoy life to the fullest. And right now, I live in a beautiful city. I have beautiful students. I have a beautiful, incredible wife. I have a wonderful group of supportive, sober, wonderful friends that I hang out with all the time, and we do all kinds of great things in our community, and I'm happy to be here, right? So as sad as I am that I'm not going to be out on the road, I want to promise you guys that I'm going to be okay, and I hope you're going to be okay too. And who knows, maybe by September, October, November, this whole thing will blown over and we'll be back to working like we're supposed to. But I can't predict the future, and right now I have to do the best thing that I can to financially take care of myself and also to take care of my mental and physical health. This has really been a tough decision. I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking of you, and I will be playing locally and regionally, and I will be going to Germany because of the quarantine deposit, and I will be teaching harmonica, and you will see me on YouTube and especially Instagram putting out videos every single week, and I'm going to be having a wonderful time because the only thing that I can control during this whole mess is me. And I've always put music in front of me. I've always done music even if it was not good for me, not good for my health, not good for my sobriety. It didn't matter. I did it anyway because I loved this, right? I wrote this song a long time ago called Soul Desire. And it was all about how music was more important than anything. Music is what I do. It's not who I am. And who I am is hopefully what comes through in the music. Without people like Joe Crown and Mike Zito and Joe Gelini from Chawa and so many of these wonderful people in my life, Nick Moss and everybody else, I don't think I would have ever understood that. And I'm starting to get a grasp on that now. And this decision is not made for something as drastic as my sobriety, but it does relate to that. It's about my emotional sobriety and my emotional well-being. And, this carrot in front of my face tempting me the whole time has been an awful lot. So I'm just going to 86 carrots from the 2022 menu. And I know this has gone on way too long. I just wanted to be clear as I could possibly be, and as thankful to all of you for being so patient, for supporting us, for taking care of me and donating when I had the tumor behind my eye, for all of you that support Kate and I and the Bad Kind and John Lisi and John Perkins and Jack Joshua and all of the people in my band and Joe Crown who have bought CDs and all of the wonderful stuff you've done. You guys rock, and God bless you. And if you don't believe in God, just say, I love you and thank you so very much. And come see me in New Orleans, come see me in Houston, come see me in Alabama, come see me around the Gulf Coast, because I'll be here anywhere I can drive home from. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.